Hello, welcome back to Crafters TV. It's time for a masterclass where we look at maybe a specific style of crafting and we give you 2 full hours jam-packed full of inspiration. The great thing about this masterclass is there is some red hot deals, massive savings for you to take advantage. We're kind of like in a cartload warm-up masterclass. That's how I'm thinking about it. Debbie Fisher is back with me as well, my TV wife. How are you, Debbie?
I'm really good, Joe. I'm very excited for this show because we have, you are right, red hot burning deals because they are amazing. I have so many things to show you, so many demos to get through. We have the gorgeous exploding boxes. I mean, who wouldn't be wanting to make one of these? This is definitely a labour of love. So many components, beautiful box to be able to make and super easy, including all the dies to make your lid for your box. We've then got my top pick, which is the twist and pop. I love these dies. I think they're super easy to do. They look amazing. There's something that really offers something for everyone. And then who wouldn't want a twirling Tweety bird.
Oh, so
how cute is
Looks
that?
like Orville, that one.
I know, it's so, I just love them. These are amazing. So before you give them to someone, make sure you wind them round, and then when you let them go, they twist around and look absolutely fabulous. And then we've got this movable one. I love these. These are like your reveal. So you were born to stand out, and then he's got his feathers held up there. There's lots of different designs to choose from. You just choose the ones that you like the most. And look at that. I mean, these are beautiful, amazing designs. And then some of my all-time favourites. You know how I love a creator card, Joe. These are beautiful. They have that sort of balance element. I know, isn't it so beautiful? You've got to love a swinging couple. And then you've got the gorgeous Make-A-Wish with that beautiful fairy just hanging around on the moon as she does. So yeah, we have got the best deals, the best couple of hours. So just stay tuned and keep an eye on me and Joe, because you know we get up to a little bit of mischief, don't we?
Oh, we always do get up to mischief. Loads of you watching along and commenting. Remember, if you want to get in touch with us, we are truly interactive here at Crafters TV. You can get in touch with us. You're watching on Facebook, you need to make sure you're watching the Crafters TV live feed. I don't know why, but in my head, that's where that one lives. Or if you're watching on YouTube, that's there for some reason. Just comment away in the comments, Crafters Companion. Loads of you saying hi. Sarah Brown is in Australia. It is 2 a.m. Good day, or good night, I guess I should say. Norma's in, Patty's here. Alicia is in Arkansas, which we love. We've also got Norma. Who else is there? Michelle's in from Pennsylvania. Mary Rhino is in from Maine as well. Lots of you saying hi. I want to pick first, start off with my pick of the show, which is these ones just here. Here's the penny sliders. You saw them demonstrated in the earlier wake-up call. They were really busy in that show, continue to be busy now. To get this for under £20 as a platinum member is bonkers, redonkadonk, crazy value for money. 70% off. Should be looking at $79.92 or over $100 for those. That's why they're my pick of the show. These are Debbie's pick of the show. The next one, why is this your pick of the show, Debbie?
Oh, I love them. Do you know why I love these, Joe? It's the element of surprise when you open up the card and they just twist and pop out to you. They are super easy to do. I have actually nailed the demo on these and how well they work, and I can't wait to show you them. And look at that price. That's insane.
It really is. You save £50, over $50 on those, plus you can use your Club Inspired discount. If you're new to us, hello, welcome. I know we have loads of you watching us all the time. We're a friendly bunch. Come on in, sit down, don't make too much noise. If you are new, I will tell you all about how you can order our amazing club, which is Club Inspire, and we'll tell you about all the other wonderful shows that we get up to here on Crafters TV as well. But we're going to look at firstly at the twirling characters. I just want to show you the concept again. I know Debbie just showed these to you, but they do make this awesome concept, because what you have in here is you have the dies and stamps, which are going to make, of course, the aperture. Each individual character has a bespoke aperture, which is fantastic. You've got stamps, you've got sentiments, you've got dies in here, which is wonderful. Let me take you through what you're getting, because you're getting 69 elements in here, which is absolutely loads, let's face it. First up, this one here, I think I look a bit like a bumblebee today, don't you? Or a Hummel, if you're in Germany. That's how you say bumblebee. We learned that in the earlier wake-up call. Hummel.
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 Yeah. It's always worth joining us for Wake Up Call. We teach you lots of useless information usually, which is wonderful. We've also got this one here. You've got the owl or the bird. It's a bird. See, I think it looks a bit like an owl coloured like that, but then Debbie had it coloured differently and it looked like a tropical bird. You've got the cat here as well. I love this one because you've got the little fish and the bowl there as well, which is wonderful. Up next, this one is your twirling bunny, which is gorgeous. Then we have the twirling dog. I think that's like a cocker spaniel, don't you? That's what I'm going to go with. That's what my money's on. The elephant as well. Was this the collection where Craig squished the elephant the other day? Was it this one? I think it might have been. And then you've got the unicorn, that sassy looking unicorn. Unbelievable value here on these. Also, Debbie, I'm thinking with these ones, yes, they are fantastic for doing in this slider concept, but I could definitely see people using these just stamps and dies on their own, couldn't you? Especially on maybe smaller projects and card concepts.
It's the one thing that I always love about Crafters Companion, because if you are a stamper, we do stamps. If you're a die cutter, we do dies. But if you're someone that wants to do both or already does do, both, we have both of these in the set, which is amazing. And when the two come together, you can make just the most amazing things. What I love about these is every single one of these dies has an aperture shape. Every shape is different. Every shape will work in conjunction with the other characters. So you can use whatever you want. So you can see here, you're getting your 3 die sets. You're always going to get an embellishment die, your main twisting die or twirling character die, and your outside cutting edge. And then you're getting that beautiful stamp set. So what I love about them, you're getting the front and the back of your stamp. So when they twirl round, you can see both of them. All you need to do is make sure you reverse your die. So you do one on the front, turn it round, do one on the back. So you're getting a full instruction booklet with every single one of them. And I love our booklets because they literally give you step by step as well as written instructions, which is amazing. Joe, is that the right price? £16.77.
I did this morning as well.
No
Not
way.
only this, what I would say as well is make sure you hit the Shop the Show button over on the homepage of the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu. There should be £8 or $10 each. You're getting them all for that price. And there is great value across this entire masterclass. So we're going to teach you loads. We're also going to bring you some wallet-friendly offers as well. I love it when we can do both, Debbie, don't you?
That's insane. Honestly, I mean, there's certain things that I see and I think they're amazing prices. That's an incredible price for all of those. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm just going to grab my rocker block from under here and we're going to use one of our stamps and stamp that down.
So why a rocker block over something like our stamping platform here,
Oh,
Debbie?
no reason, just because it's a little stamp. So I love my
Just a little
stamping
stamp.
platform. Yeah, I love my stamping platform, and I would use it all the time in whatever I was doing. But because it is just a little stamp, we can just use our rocker blocks. Sometimes your rocker blocks are just the quickest thing that you have to hand and easy to use. Now, all you need to work out is what ink to use on your stamp. Now, you can see I've got 2 finesse ink pads in front of me. We do them in different colours, all sorts of colours. We've got an alcohol proof one and we've got a waterproof one. Now, I'm going to be using our tri-blend markers. If you're using an alcohol pen, you absolutely want your one that says alcohol proof, so that's the one we're going to use. If you're going to use a water brush or your watercolours, your aqua pens, this is the one for you, which is your waterproof dye. So that's all you need to remember when you're doing your stamping. So we're just going to apply our stamp to our rocker block. I'm just going to turn that round just to make sure that's evenly done. We're going to go from heel to toe and just rock forward from one to the other, and it just gives us that beautiful stamp set straight away.
Got 2 for 1 on those rocker blocks.
I know, they're so incredible. I know that we use a lot of our stamping platforms, but when you want to do quick stamping like this, honestly, your rocker blocks are amazing. And if you're new to stamping, they are great, especially just for these small little stamps. These are also great if you're teaching your children, you want to learn sort of different some colouring and give them just the right amount of space to colour in. So I'm just going to take some of my different pens and we're just going to do a little bit of colouring. Now you can see this first one, we have just done the one that goes, it's the backward stamp, and the forward stamp I think goes, not that it matters, but they just look in a different direction. Let's just do the little heels here, nice and quick. I love our tri-blend brush, I have to say, because they have this beautiful brush nib. Because they're small, I mean, you can blend them if you want to, but actually you don't need to do any blending because the colours on them are amazing. But if I want to add a little bit of darker colour there, I can just pop that in and then blend that with my lightest shade. So then we're going to just carry on, pop these in. I love colouring a unicorn, Joe. Yeah, it's so much fun, and there's not too much that you have to colour in, which is nice. Sometimes you just want to do that quick bit of colouring and make it look amazing.
Yeah, sometimes you are, colouring for the sake of colouring. You want to do a big, huge project, like our year of colour, for instance. That's really about you getting to grips, isn't it, and having that sort of lovely cathartic experience with your colouring. Actually, sometimes you want that pop of colour and you want someone to know you've done a hand-coloured project, but you don't want it to take forever. These are brilliant for that. Yeah,
absolutely. Really amazing. Yeah, love these. So we're not going to do much else to that apart from, let me just colour, what am I looking for? The grey, just to give a little bit of shading to our unicorn. So I'm just going to go round sort of the edges, because we've left a bit of a piece of his mane there. Now that will dry lighter, and then I'm just going to do another one of our red into this piece here. So, and there you can see, literally within a sort of minute, really, you've coloured your beautiful unicorn. Now, what's great about these, you've got all these sort of different amounts on here. You've got the one from the front with a little heart on. So once you've coloured all those in, you've then got the dies to cut them out. So let's cut. I've done it the wrong way. So rookie mistake here, Joe.
Oh, what have you done, Debbie?
Because what I should have said, always cut the one in. So what we want to do is to cut, you want to do the one with the heart. That's the beginning one. So actually, it's a good job I've done this, because you'll see what I mean.
You just did it just to show us, so we didn't do it, didn't you?
Yes,
I know, you're just so giving, Debbie, you really are.
I haven't got an outside cutting edge, can you see on there? So I can roughly work out where that's going to go, but what you do want to do is do your one with the heart first, so make sure you always do your front one, cut it out, then cut your other one out and stamp onto it. And when you've done that, let me bring in these pieces here. So once you've cut them out, you've got then your front and your back. So I've put these through my Xyron, so they've actually got some sticky tape on the back. I'm going to put them together, but before I do, I want to get a piece of string. So we're going to have our piece of string and pop our 2 pieces in the centre. So I'm going to just pop that right there.
A lot of love for the fact your watch matches your dress today. on socials.
It wasn't purposely, I assure you. It's quite funny actually, Joe, because I have very few things that are red. And actually my top is pink, but it does blend well with the, but I just loved the red on the watch.
Looks lovely.
Plus it goes to charity, some of the money, so that's why I went for the red one.
Just don't put the stamps in the Gemini like Craig did. I just watched back his poor mishaps as
I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's hilarious.
I bet it's funny. Gilmore says no pressure, but we're also looking for some giggles from you two this afternoon. We'll see what we can do.
We will see what we can do, yeah, absolutely. So you can use your heart ones. Look how cute they look. I mean, how amazing are these little rainbows? And you're getting the stamp with those as well. Now, the next thing we're going to do, we've got our middle section ready to twirl. You can use anything. I've got a piece of thread. You can use some twine. You can use any sort of thread you've got in your stash, or even some cotton will work as well. Now, this main die here is your aperture that you can cut out. So what I've done is I've got myself a little card blank, just a little 10-fold card. I've got some beautiful papers. I think these ones were out of our Nature's Garden Fairy Garden. And then I'm just going to stick it straight on to the front. So let me grab my tape pen and we're just going to pop this over. So I'm going to put quite a bit of tape on, and I'm not using wet glue only because we're going to be sending it through our machine, and I don't want any glue sort of squelching out. But what I want...
Oh no, we don't want any seepage.
We don't want no seepage, no squelchy glues. So popping that onto the front, and then we're going to use our pennant die right on the front here, and that's the one that's going to create. I love this die. Having a pennant like this though, Joe, is amazing, because you can do lots of them and make bunting out of these as well. Nice. Right, so let's bring in our platform. I've got my Gemini, but I'm going to use it with the Gemini Junior plates. Nice. And then we're going to pop this into place. I'm going to just, let me grab my low-tack tape, just so we can take that down roughly into the centre there. Pop that on top. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to bring in my metal shim, only because I'm asking my Gemini to cut through 2 pieces of cardstock, so that is card that we've put onto our 300 GSM card as well, and then we're going to run that through. Sounds fabulous. Lots of you own these already and absolutely loving them. Mary Rhino says the unicorn and the rainbows are so sweet. Adriana has made the unicorn and the cat, both huge hits. Yolanda saying how adorable that unicorn is. We've got a new viewer. We love it when we get a new viewer commenting along, don't we, Debbie? Dana says, hello, this is my first time commenting on CC. I just have to say what a wonderful customer services you had. I had an issue with one of my shipments and a wonderful lady, Catherine, sorted it all out. Wow, they are customer service superstars, aren't they, over absolutely. And welcome. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the club. Come on in, sit down, take a seat. If you want to get in touch with us, maybe you've watched us for a little while, you haven't commented yet, maybe you're seeing this for the first time right now, get in touch with me. It's very simple. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion across on YouTube. Drop into the live feed there, pop your comments in, and one of our social media superstars will ping it across me. It's a lovely Rachel today. It almost was Rachel and Colleen. Colleen turned up a day early. She's not in till tomorrow, but she was there primed, ready to show. So eager she was, Debbie. She was here 24 hours early. Oh, I've done that before in lots of different things. In fact, I remember once that I was going down to the TV channel, and I got confused with the bank holiday, and I ended up going down there a day early. What you like? I don't even know how I did it. What I've done several times is I think about, especially when I used to work at other places, I always would think about my arrival time, and then I'd get my I'd think about my show time, and then think, right, if the show's at 3, I need to be there at 1. Then in my head, I'd think, oh no, my show's at 1, I need to get there at 11. I'd get there 4 hours before the show started. It's happened all the time. Nightmare. I've also had appointments that I've turned up like way early for, and it's been like the morning and the appointments in the afternoon. I don't know what I think sometimes, you know how my mind sometimes works. Right, so we've just put a piece on there, cut that through. All I'm going to do now is put a nice piece of bright card out of one of our packs in the inside, just to make that pop. So we'll stick that into place. And then it's just a case of actually putting our spinner or our twirling character into place. So he's going to go obviously in the centre. We want to make sure that when we put him through, we've got him the right way. We're going to have that quite taut as well. So you want to sort of pull it. The first thing we're going to do is get some red liner tape. So you want your thin 3mm red liner, and then we're going to put that at each end, and that will hold it nice and secure. Oh, if I can find the end. We've lost it. There we go. So firstly, let's put a piece just here and then give that a little trim, just like so. And then we're just gonna, I'm gonna line this up on my mat. So popping on that mat, popping that into place there, and our small piece there.
Ah, Sarah Schaefer, she's too cute. Says Debbie and Joe together are my favourite duo. You guys always make my day with your giggles and laughter. I like the others as well, but you two just fill my day with joy. Don't tell the others.
No, don't tell the others. Not at all. No, we can't tell them that. No. We're very lucky, aren't we, Joe? We have a great relationship, but we also have it with all our other team members.
We're like a real married couple, aren't we?
We are like a real married couple.
We argue a lot. We have a laugh. It's fabulous.
It is. Do you know what I love most about our relationship, Joe?
What's that?
Is your advice.
Oh, thank you. That means so much.
Yeah, genuinely. When no matter what, good or bad, whatever you're always the man of reason in my head.
Thank you.
I love it.
I'm a pull no punches kind of advice kind of friend, aren't I?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, love it.
Well.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
I'm just really good at dishing it out. I'm just not very good at taking my own advice is a problem.
No, you're not. That is so true.
I'm much better when I'm giving everyone else the advice, not myself.
Right, so we've got our beautiful unicorn there, and then we've got just our other bits to add in. But what I've also got is I've then stamped out, because you've got sentiments in here as well, Joe. So just to have these sentiments is amazing. Have a magical day. So we're going to pop that down the bottom here. Let's hold that one into place. And do you know also what I love about being here, Joe? It feels like I've never been away. Like I've been away for 5 weeks.
It's like a comfortable old pair of slippers, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like that. Yeah, absolutely love it. And then we're just going to pop our little rainbows around the side, one onto here. And then what we're going to do, before we do anything, we're going to just turn this around. So when you put it into your envelope, make sure that your spinning characters, you just spin them around. And obviously, the more you spin them, the more twirl you're going to get.
Just to let you know, less than 200 of these to go round, so we don't have many. If you're watching this back on the repeat, please be quick. That is gorgeous, Debbie.
And then when you open it up, you're going to get your little spinny unicorn. Isn't it beautiful? Just a really lovely design, very cute, lovely to do. I absolutely love them. I'm not surprised they're your top pick of the day. Yeah, they are. That one specifically, I think, is gorgeous. I will tell you that they're available individually. Don't get them individually. Are they £8 individually, Georgina? £8 each. So for the cost of 2, you get all of them, which is incredible. That really is amazing, which is 7 sets. So when I say 8 sets, I think I'm missing a board. 2, 4, 6. I've only got 7 boards. Which one am I missing? Georgina will keep her eagle eye on it and tell me which one I'm missing. 2, 4, 6. I've only got 7 here. So you've got the bee, you will get the birds and the bees. You'll get the cat. You'll also get the bunny rabbit. You'll get the doggy, and you'll get the elephant and the unicorn. So do we receive 7 or do we receive 8? We receive 7. Right, well, the pack shot's wrong. Anyway, 1342. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's your fault, Joe. It's never my fault, Debbie. Come on, we've all learned that. We know that now. It's never my fault. I'm getting the sliders and the twirlers confused. Anyway, let's just move swiftly on, and no one will know that I made a very, very, very slight mistake. Tiny mistake. I just don't want to. Anyway, we're moving on. Rocker blocks. In a very strange mood. Sorry? You all right over there? You okay, hun? Yeah. The rocker blocks, these are fantastic. They are half price, which is amazing. Buy one, get one free. You get 6 of them. I love that you've got all the different assorted sizes within here. So you know yesterday, Debbie, I was saying it's because I've been up since 4 a.m, that's why. Well, I had 9 hours sleep last night, so I think I've had too much sleep. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll find a happy balance. No, I do. I feel very energised today, which always worries the team when I bounce into work in the morning full of beans, because they're like, oh, gosh, he's in one of those moods
moods again.
I had 10 hours, 45 minutes.
Check you
10 hours,
out.
45 minutes sleep.
Yeah, I didn't look at it, but I think it was maybe 9.5. I checked my sleep thing this morning. It was like 9 or 9.5 hours, which is like double what I've been getting for weeks.
Yeah,
so I am
good.
cock-a-hoop. I'm so happy. Right, we're going to look next at this, which I love. Debbie, have you got a sample of this over there? You can share with us first, just before I go through the board. Is that all right?
Exploding box. Oh yeah, we got a few, Joe. Let's
can we
bring
have a look?
some of them in, yeah, because they are stunning. Yeah, beautiful boxes. So they look lovely. You can feel, now what's nice about these is you can fill them with different things, but they just in their own
Less
right
than 50 of these, Debbie.
have, oh my goodness, yeah, these will go. You've got your box in the middle as well, so your little surprise can go in there.
What are you putting in your box?
What am I going to put in there? I think some truffles maybe.
Nice.
Yes, but yeah, or some jewellery. That would be nice for some jewellery. But you've got all these elements. We've literally got the little, what are these called, Joe? It's gone out of my head. Waterfall elements in there. You've got all these elements to create these different pieces. Your slider part that goes in there, and it all tucks nicely. So you could just have your box like this, which just all folds like that. So you've got quite a big piece to put anything in there, and then the surprise all opens up. Or you can be making the small little boxes that go inside, which look incredible. Another one here, just opening it up and having all these different elements. And you can see, just by having all different papers in your stash, your bit box would be brilliant for this, to decorate it, to just add all these different elements in. This is a great set.
It really is, isn't it?
And I'm looking at that price, honestly. I know it's...
The main concept die is worth £40
yeah,
or $50.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Just choked on my own hot air.
Choking on the deals, exactly.
Gag, deals you'll gag for. That's what we've got here. Snatch these deals
Gagging
are.
deals. Don't choke on the deals, Joe.
Oh, gosh. You asked for giggles, Gilmore. You've caused this, Gilmore. This is on you, not me, all right? £40 or $50 is what this one is worth. Platinum members aren't even paying half the price of this one, which is amazing. So you've got that. Then you get the mini box and lid in there. So that's your internal box, which is brilliant. And we're going to give you a couple of different decorative elements inside. You're going to get the borders, and you're going to get the slider mechanism too. You are saving £37 at 13 or 46 11. Platinum members are saving even more than that. But here comes Debbie with a demo. That could be a song, couldn't it?
Debbie with a demo.
Debbie with a demo. Here comes Debbie with a demo.
Demo in. Sorry, I don't know what that was.
Demo. Where did Debo come from? We're all in a giddy mood, aren't we, here?
We are all in a good
sort of
mood,
excited,
yes.
giddy mood today.
Very good mood.
Right, what would you like to share with us, Debbie,
Well,
other than your amazing linguistic skills?
I'd like to share a
move over Stephen
demo.
Sondheim, the lyricist that is Debbie Fisher, is in the building now.
Yeah, so let's have a look, because you know what, you're right, Joe, this one set of dies which you can do your whole box and lid with is incredible value. It's normally £40 all of this, and you're probably thinking that's not really a lot, is it, just these little elements that we got on the front? Well, that's not just all you're getting. If I turn it over, look at all these other elements you're getting.
Nice.
So you're getting that box lid, so you would cut that box lid out, which is incredible. When you cut that out, you're going to get your template like this, so you can see it will all go into one and to create your box lid. So we would do that in a second. You then got all these different decorative parts. You've got a piece here which makes the most amazing die cut, which I'll show as well. Then you've got your different decorations. These pieces here are the pieces you need. If I turn that, put them on there, and on the opposite side, oh, there should be another one. So there's one, it might be in the pack. No, it's gone walkies.
Do you want, I've got another set.
No, it's absolutely fine, because I've got them all done. So what you would do is you need to cut 4 of these sizes, okay? Now don't worry about following my demo, because we're going to run, we've got so much to show you in the show, we're going to sort of run through the steps. It will tell you that your main element, you need to cut 4 4 of these. So that die tells you to cut 4. It will tell you to make your box lid to run that through and make that one. Then it will tell you to do all your score folds, burnish them, make your box lid, and then it will tell you to do all these separate panels, so you'll have exactly what I have here. So let me bring these pieces in. Once you've cut them out, we've got all our 4, and they create these sort of little heart shapes here. So that's our 4. And then we go on to here and it tells you what pieces of card you need to cut. So you will then cut your pieces of card, which are 3 by 8 by 3 by 8. And then it will tell you for each layer what piece of card you need. Now these pieces here will actually cut out your end tabs to stick onto them to create, let me bring in, this piece, oh you can't see it on that, oh you can see it on this piece. So this piece I've already put together. These pieces of card you will then cut your panel out of, and that will create these tabs that all go together. So it will all make sense when I come to doing all this. So the first things we're going to do, let's move all these dies out the way. You can see you've got all your dies and your edge panels to do. We're then going to bring in this piece of card that it tells us to cut, and we're going to fold all our edges in. Now these pieces are the ones that go inside.
Debbie,
so
do you get full instructions with these?
You get full instructions,
yeah,
yes, absolutely.
And of course you can watch this back anytime you like as well.
Yeah,
so you know exactly what you need to do.
Yeah, and it's a really comprehensive book, Joe, which I love.
I like it's got pictures.
It's got pictures and it's got words, yeah. So,
I love the picture.
Yeah, I mean, and I love actually written instructions, but when you've got written instructions that go with your pictures, it really is all self-explanatory, every step of the way, right through to your 13 steps. So honestly, you're getting that all in there, so you don't have to worry how to do them. And it then is a case of just burnishing and folding all of those steps. So let me just make sure we fold them. Just making sure I do it the right way, but if not, we just fold them back on themselves. So that will always be your, you can see straight away, that's your inbox that's going to come out like that. And then we're going to do the rest. And then what these do, they get then secured to your square piece of card that you cut out. And now we haven't given you the die for that square piece of card. It is a 3 by 8 inch square. So it's silly to put a die in to add more cost to these. Although the cost of those, Joe, is like insane, isn't it?
Redonkadonk, because it should be £40 or $50 just for the main worker die. You're actually getting half price on that, and then the other elements free of charge, which is amazing. A lot of people loving this. Leslie says, I'm going to have to watch all day today because Joe is on the verge of silly. I think we're well past the verge. We've gone up onto the pavement, we hit the embankment, we went over the verge, and we're languishing in the trees somewhere at the moment. Leslie, is what we're doing. Gilmore says, Joe, these giggles are awesome. Thank you, Debbie. Giggles on demand. Exactly.
Absolutely.
What rocker you want? Mary Ryan says, I keep forgetting to buy rocker blocks. Well, maybe today is the day I'm going to take you through. I'll share those again with you. But if you want to get them, they are half price, which is brilliant.
Yeah, so good, aren't they? They are ones that we go to time again. I'm not going to lie, my favourite is the magnetic stamping platform. It's my absolute favourite, but when I want to just do some quick stamping, absolutely go for the rocker blocks every single time. So I'm just adhering that base there. I've put a little bit too much sticky tape on, but it doesn't matter, you'll forgive me for that. And then we're going to go round here. So we're going to do the same here. This time this piece will adhere to the other part. You can do it on the outside or the inside. But first of all, we're just going to stick all those bottom bases to here. I mean, you will take your time and make sure that you're getting them all lined up and not glue all over the side. And then we've got our next one, popping that in. And you can see, so everything is cut for you, everything is scored for you. All you're doing is folding and burnishing. And you can see how quick. I know I've already cut mine, but actually, what are you adding on, Joe, by die cutting? Maybe another 10 minutes just to do all your die cuts. And then you can make these amazing boxes. So just making sure they all line up there. So you can see straight away how that's looking. And then we're just going to come in with this bottom piece. So let's pop our tape around here.
Loving these deals,
one.
very busy.
Oh, I'm not
over on the
surprised.
website. We've got great deals on everything in the show today.
It feels like it's an early cartload.
Well, it does. It's a masterclass cartload warm-up. I think that's what we need to call it.
Oh, yes, that's what it is, a cartload warm-up.
Wetting your appetite for that later cartload. I'm looking forward to that. Some brilliant deals on that tonight, Debbie.
Amazing deals. Yeah, it's going to be really good, really fast-paced. Do love a cartload. Yes, it's all exciting stuff. Right, and then our last one there, so you can see, look at that, in no time at all, we have our box, our sides, all of that is just going to fold in, and that's going to create our actual box. Then the lid itself, I love this lid, it's got a really secure lid, and I mean by that is because it's got like a double fold over, so it makes the sides nice and beveled, which is amazing. So you've got two flaps that fold over, which we're going to just burnish as they go in. And then our next one. And then on the other side.
Nice that it's sort of reinforced, this box lid, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and exactly the same. Let's turn that over and just pop our tape pen. And I say I'm being quick using the tape pen. If that's what your choice of glue is, it is definitely going to be strong enough. What I would recommend when using the tape glue on construction is make sure that when you put it together, make sure that you just massage it in and warm it up a little bit, Joe, because if you warm it up, the heat makes the glue even stickier, and then it really does stick itself into place. So popping that all in, and then our next one, just pulling that, there we go, and then that's our lid. And then I'm just going to bring in all my elements that I've already done. So the difference that I've done here, we've created our lid, created our base. I've done exactly the same here, Joe. Let me bring in my first one. But what I've done is I've used those same sort of templates to cut out my extra pieces for mats and layers. And I've also done that on the back. And can you guess the paper pad?
Masquerade.
Yes, I love it. It's just beautiful.
Reminds me of Phantom of the Opera, because you know they have that scene. There's a song called Masquerade, isn't there? Have you seen Phantom of the Opera in the theatre? I
haven't, no, and in fact me and Al was talking about it.
Oh, you must,
yeah,
it's truly fabulous.
I'm really looking forward, I'd really love to see it.
And even though the production's just changed recently, because it closed and opened again, but the production was like over 30 years older and it was still incredible, and that hadn't changed. There's a big scene where they have a ball in Phantom and they sing the song Masquerade, and the whole cast comes down this big sweeping staircase all dressed up with their Venetian masks on. It's incredible. Oh,
how nice is that? Right, to line it up, Joe, because they're slightly smaller, each one comes in smaller. You've got a line that goes here. Line your line up here with those, and then you'll get the perfect fit every single time. So that one is slightly smaller. We've done a little twist and pop in there, but unfortunately the twist and pop isn't available in this collection anymore, but you do have your waterfall, so you can make elements like this, your little waterfall card. I've just made a little, a really easy little sort of heart tablet
just
there.
Just to confirm, the waterfall isn't in the bundle,
no,
Debbie?
No, unfortunately not, so apologies for that.
Not a problem.
I didn't realise when I was making the prep, but you can... we have got the normal waterfall dies. So again, I'm lining that up with those pieces at the side. Then I make sure that I've got the perfect sizes going in.
Georgina, just to check, is the twist and pop available on its own separately? Because I've got it listed here, £7.99 and £9.95. So we'll just double check if that's in stock.
Oh, that could be the for the mechanism for the bigger ones.
You are correct, Debbie.
Yes. And then, look, if you decorate those extra pieces using your dies that go here, you get a beautiful matten layer, you've got your lovely flowers on top, your edges here, look, you can edge it with whatever you want to. Pop that on top of your box, and look how incredible that then looks. Absolutely stunning. And if we do get time later on, we will make the little box that goes inside so you can see exactly where it is. But look at that, beautiful twist and pop pop that shows you all your different elements that you can put in.
Less than 40 of these left to go around. It's going very quickly. A lot of you with this in baskets at the moment. So just be aware if it's sat in your basket, you know, you think you're going to maybe wait until the end of the show. I don't think you have that luxury. I'd say you've probably got about 20 minutes, half an hour, but you don't. I wouldn't sit with it in your basket too long, because remember, the main concept in the lid is worth £40 or $50. Incredible value. You've then got the exploding box with a lid, you've got the borders in there, and you've also got the slider mechanism as well. Great for writing secret little love notes behind that one, Debbie. $24.78, $30.73. You are saving way more than you're spending. We're going to move on to the credit cards. I call these the danglers. That's not what they're called, but that's what I call them, because they've all got these little dangly bits in them. Let me show you what I mean. Oh, that's that. Hang on. Lovebirds. There we go. I don't know how this card's meant to go. I'm guessing it goes like that. But they've all got these sort of dangling elements within them, which is fantastic. So you've got that one there with the bird, this one here with the swinging couple on their little swing. You've got the fairy there as well. I'll take you through exactly what you're getting. And you've got the butterfly. And the butterfly isn't dangling, it's actually on a piece of acetate, which is amazing. Let me take you through them. Now, 2 of these have been available on HSN. They are all available individually, is what I would say to you as well. So if you do want to get them individually, absolutely, you are more than welcome to. So you've got the butterfly. You've also got this couple there, which is forever yours. These next 4 were not available, I believe, on HSN. So you've got the Shine Bright, Raise Your Glasses. Now, that is my favourite one in this collection. You've then got the Lovebirds, and you've also got Save the Date in there as well, which is fantastic. They've got a 25% saving here on these, which is amazing. So, very, very busy. Do you know what I'm going to do? I've just heard how many of you have got the exploding box deal in your basket. I think what we might have to do, Debbie, if it's all right with you, I know we're going to go straight into the next demo, is give everyone an opportunity to check out. So whilst you do that, let's share with you all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, $1 or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Quick Buy, all your crafty must-haves in a flash.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, Each Pokey tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set.
Quick buy. Get yours now.
So busy, as we knew it would be. Lots of you chatting away. Mary Lee says, Joe, I've seen Phantom 3 times. Once in Denver, once in LA, and once in London. The movie is wonderful. Debbie should watch that. It's beautifully done. Debbie, get it on your homework list, okay?
I will. It's on there.
Fantastic.
On my bucket list.
Will the... It always sounds a bit final, a bucket list, doesn't it?
No, because it gives you a lifetime to do it in.
I guess so. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Yolanda says, will the twist and pop mechanism from the Precious Memories collection work within the exploding boxes?
No, it's too big.
Okie doke. Pam E, sorry.
PE Pam.
PE Pam. Not PPE Pam, Pam E. Where is it? I haven't heard from Pam for ages, actually, Pam Craven. If you're out there, Pam, say hello. Also, says, I saw Phantom in my senior high school 30 years ago. I loved it. I want to take my daughter. Some incredible prices today, says Mary Rhino. Absolutely. I love Mary. Mary's name is Mary Reno.
Yeah.
I once called her Mary Rhino. So she said, we're going to make it as Mary Rhino. Now she always puts a little rhino emoji on the end of her comments for me as well, which just makes my heart happy. It really does, Mary. So thank you for that. If you want to get in touch, you've got any questions about anything in the show, or you've just got a question for me and Debbie, we'll take any questions, won't we, Debbie?
Any questions,
Absolutely
any at all.
anything you
Yeah,
like.
we're totally interactive.
We are indeed. It's a kinetic masterclass. That means things that move. Like my belly. Crafters Companion, if you're over on Facebook, Crafters TV, if you're over on YouTube, get in touch with us. But we're going to go to the twist and pop, which is different to the bend and snap, apparently, Debbie.
The bend and snap? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what a bend and snap is.
You've not seen Legally Blonde?
A long time ago, and I really
the bend
couldn't
and
get
snap,
into
you know, the
it.
bend.
Oh, that's it, and then
And snap.
Yes, that's it. I remember now. Yes, I've never done it though.
I think it was funnier than that, Debbie, but we'll just move on.
Yes, this is very different. This is a twist and a pop. And what I love about it is the simplicity of it. I remember years ago trying to do dies like this, or trying to make cards like this, and having to do all the measurements and everything else that you had to put into it, and try and do it the right ways. Can prove quite difficult. We've now got dies to do it. You do need this mechanism. So this is the twist and pop mechanism. The one that goes with the exploding box is smaller than this, but this one will go, you need it for everyone. So in this collection, again, ridiculous deals on it. You will find that with each one, you will use that same mechanism. You get full instructions, again, picture instructions and step-by-step words telling you exactly how you do them. And I've got a really good tip on these as well. So we're going to pop this one onto our black piece. Then we're going to take our outside cutting edge. So this is going to be our matten layer. So we're going to do that in black as well. Then we've got this outside, or the decorative element. I love this one. If you want to do something for your grandparents or parents or your teachers, this is a great little photo album to do as well. You've got nesting dies in here, and you've got all these really pretty embellishments, so your lipstick, perfume atomizer, your little mirror.
Atomizer, that's a great word.
Atomizer,
Love
yeah,
that.
it is a lovely word.
Do you know a word that I don't use enough? Spritz. A little spritz. Love that word.
Spritz.
An Aperol spritz, or a spritz
I was
of
going to say, or a
perfume.
spritzer, yeah.
A spritz of pillow mist in the evening. Any of those
Oh, I
things.
love a pillow mist.
Oh, have you tried the? Have you tried? Can we talk about it? I think we can.
Yeah.
Have you tried the This Works one?
What one have I got? I might have this
there's
one.
lavender, bergamot, and vetiver.
Yeah, I've got the lavender one.
Oh
yes.
my gosh, Debbie, I used it for the first time the other night. I was out in like a few minutes.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Gorgeous.
Pillow mist, lavender pillow mist. Yeah, very nice. I think I've just moved all this as I've... Oh no, we're okay. We're all still on track there. So let's pop that through and run that through. Now you do need a Gemini to put these dies on. Although if you do have a Gemini Junior or an A5 machine, you could put half in, put the other half on, turn it round and then put the other half on. So there's ways about being able to do it, even though we say they're going with Gemini.
Are we planning to demo the penny sliders in this show?
Oh yes, we are.
Oh, brilliant. Because Connie's got, Mary Kay's got a question about it. So we'll cover that a little bit later.
Absolutely.
She's just questioning about sort of foam pad thickness. So we'll cover that in the later demo.
Right, so what I am going to do now is just pop my plates back through to do that working mechanism. Now, with these ones, and again to save on pennies for your die, what we haven't done with this outside cutting edge is put the score lines in here, because if we'd done that, it would have just added extra cost at the time of making these dies. So what we have done is put those score lines inside these ones, so you can see the score lines there, and I'm just going to fold them so you can see that they're already pre-scored and pre-done for you. But then what we're going to do, I folded them first because I'm going to then stick this into place. So I'm going to use our dotted tape pen because that's the one that is going to go through these elements. Just want to use a let me use the back of this one. There we go. Let's pop that onto there, just so I can make sure that goes around all of those elements. Onto there, and then we're going to do the same onto here. So let me just turn that over. And I'm just really making sure that the dots don't go onto the glass mat. And then we're just going to go, right, making sure that we've popped that. And in fact, I'm going to switch that because we're getting a lot more glue in this one from our normal one. So putting plenty on there, so that will stick beautifully to our bottom. So this is the one here. Pop that into place, and you can see all of these dies will fit perfectly because they've been designed to go into that gap. So I'm going to turn that over using my scoring tool. I'm just going to make sure that we burnish that right down, making sure all of those adhesive dots and all the adhesive tape goes right on. Then what I'm going to do, because we haven't got the score lines in the base, I'm just going to bring this in, and using my black line in the center, we're just going to come down and pop those, just making sure that's straight. We're going to just pop those lines in. Again, this one here, so getting that center point and just reinforcing those lines. And then our last one on this side, just bringing this one down. Now the one in the middle will always pop up, and then these ones will do your valley fold. So you'll all come together like that. So that creates your inside panel. Okay, so and on this one we're just going to decorate this a little bit. So I've cut some of these edges out, and we're just going to stick these inside. So first of all, let's just pop these into place. Can do these nice and quickly and pop that inside. Now it's always best to do these elements first before you put your whole thing together. My watch is telling me it's time to stand, Joe. Does it not know that I'm standing?
Theatre mode, Debbie.
No.
So if you just swipe up.
Well, I won't do it while I'm doing it, Joe. I'll do it afterwards.
I'll come and do it for
you can come and do it for me. Come and do my watch for me. Yeah, I'm not very good with it. I'm still learning. I'm still learning.
Swipe up.
Excuse us, people.
So you see that one there?
Yeah.
So cinema mode. That's brilliant. No, yeah, that's it. So. Why won't it do it? Yeah, let's do it. Cinema mode. Why doesn't it do it? There you go. It hits it there. So there's the cinema mode. Now what it means is the watch face stays black, and it doesn't. And it will vibrate, but it won't light up until you hit it.
No one told me that. See.
There you are.
Learn something new every day.
You do, don't you? Every day's a school day. We'll get a BAFTA for this.
Certainly is. I'm glad you've got the same watch as me, Joe.
What glue do you recommend if you don't have the glue runner, the tape runner?
For me, it's tacky glue every time. Yeah, and it's only because, I mean, the main reason I use the, I've put that right wonky there. The only reason I use the tape pen for demos is because it's really quick, but I normally always use tacky glue, and it just takes that little bit longer to dry, but it is my glue of choice. I love tacky glue. I think it's great it's sort of your glue that will adhere to everything. So let's pop these on here. And then we've got one more, our next one. But I think whatever glue you've got, Joe, so if it's all-purpose, that will do fine. What I would say is if you're using a wet glue, make sure when you're putting all these elements on, you let them dry first.
Okay.
And then you've got no problem then in when you bend it and move it and put it all together. Where if you've got sort of a wet glue and it's sort of squelching out the sides a little bit, you don't want them all sticking to each other, because obviously these all fold in together, so you don't want them sticking to each other.
Apparently Ben's been having watch issues too. He doesn't know how to make his stay quiet. So I shall have words with him. Don't you worry, I'll send him the instructions, Rachel. Are these dies the ones for the Pro? Asks Kathy.
No.
They'll go through the Pro, but other machines will they go through, Debbie?
Oh, they'll go for all of them. I would say I would recommend the Gemini,
Yep.
but if you haven't got a Gemini, you would just have to put them through so it's these big dies, you would have to put like part of it through first, then turn it round and put the other part through. So there is ways of doing that. And then we've just got our little atomizer. So that's all we're going to do. And then we get on to the fun part of using, I've got a lipstick there as well. I've got to put our lipstick on, Joe, haven't we? Let's pop that in. Our little lipstick into the centre there. So that's got all our decorative elements. So the next thing we've got is this piece here. So I'm just going to move it. There you go. You can see there where there's a cross in the centre and there's a line through the middle. So now this is really easy. All you're going to do is we're going to fold that cross and you're going to keep your card the same way. So fold that cross, bring that back and fold the other way. So you've got that cross. So you're just reinforcing that cross in the centre. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to do. Then you're going to turn it upside down. So turn it the opposite way, and the line in the middle you're going to fold, and you're going to burnish that as well. Okay. The next thing you do, you've got almost like this cradle design. You're going to use your two fingers here just to like pop it. You see, so it's straight and then you're going to pop. When you just fold them in together, it all naturally just comes into that position. Now this is really crucial, Joe, because when you fold it down, this piece here overlaps. Okay. You don't want that to overlap. Right. So what you have to do, part it and meet them together. Like so, they're not overlapping, okay? Once you've done that, then reinforce those fold lines. So just bring this in and just fold that all down together. And then that way, you'll get no sticking, because now when we put that together, see, they don't overlap now. So they actually just meet. And that is the biggest tip I can give you, because when you put it together, it now won't stick. So we're going to take our card. I've just got myself, it's a 6x6 card. We're going to move that into the middle. I've just got some pretty papers. We're going to pop our papers on the inside. Again, use your scrap pieces from your boxes, or just use whatever beautiful papers that you love to use. So we're just going to mat and layer these pieces, top and bottom. And then all you need to do is, let me bring that in, we're going to pop this together. Now the easiest way to remember this is use this like a cradle. So it's actually sort of like that. It's like a cradle design. And then what we're going to do, we need to put this centre piece into the centre of our design. So fold that back and then you can place that into the line of the centre. So you know that's the centre there. And then we're going to fold that out. When you fold it out, just one panel, and this is for all of the designs, move back. This square here is where you're going to put your adhesive. That's the only place you need to put adhesive on that side. So I'm putting plenty down, making sure that that lies really well in there. And I'm just going to give that a sort of massage, heat up that glue, making sure that that's not going to come away, because you want that to be really stuck down. Now what I would do is use a wet glue on that normally, because you don't want that to move. And then on your opposite corner, we're going to do the same, but this time we're doing it on the bottom side corner. So this side instead of the top corner. And then we're going to massage that down as well, making sure that's all stuck. And then this will then fold in. The whole thing will fold down. So I'm just going to again make sure that that's all squared in. And then this piece just goes into your card. Now what I would recommend is that when you always check which way you're opening your card. So I'm opening my card here, and then we're going to have this twist and pop mechanism, okay? So what you want to make sure, because obviously the card will be this way, that when it opens, your design shows the way it's opening, so it won't be upside down. So we know that we're going to pop this inside. I'm going to put plenty, we're going to hold that into the centre. We're going to make sure that we put plenty of tape onto here because that's going to stick down. So we're going to fold that over, stick that onto the front, and then while we've just got our front closed, I'm going to just bring in a little topper for the front that we've just mat and layered just in there. And then all I'm going to do is add some little embellishments from this paper pad that was inside. So we're just going to pop that into there, and then we've got a little heart design with love just for the front. And then we're going to turn it over onto the other side. We're going to open that up and do the same with this by sticking that triangle. You don't want your glue anywhere else but that triangle. Fold that back on itself, just give that a rub down to make sure that sticks. And then when you open your card up, you've got that beautiful twist and pop.
Incredible.
So if I have that round, you then go twist and pop. And look at that, Joe. Every single time it folds and closes without any sticking. And it does that because we made sure that we folded it into those two peaks. And you just get the most beautiful design for $31.98. That is incredible value. And how many different designs are we getting on that one, Joe?
You are getting, well, should I take you through the different designs actually that you're
because
getting?
that's incredible value for different designs.
Absolutely, it is. So let me take you through them. You've got the oval frames, which are these ones just here. That's that one there, the ornate frame, I should say, which is your oval. This one here is your frames, your precious secrets. You've got the balloons, which we're calling the balloon bouquet, which is that one there. Or you have got this one here, which is sending love. You're going to get all of those, and you're going to get the actual mechanism itself, which is fantastic, as you can see just there. Everyone's going to save 60%, which is amazing. And there's less than 100 of these to go around. So if you are watching this back on demand, if you're watching it a little bit later on catch up, as you can with all of our shows, most deals good for 48 hours as well, then absolutely check the website for the current stock situation, would be what I would say. Twirling characters are up next, which are these ones just here. How many are these, sorry? Less than 150 of these. We are coming towards the end of these. I know we've had these for a while. This is the best ever deal on these as far as I'm aware. $16.77, $20.98. So you've got the bee, the bird. Let me change this round. Let me do it that way. It'll be even funnier. Got the birds, the bees, Ruffle. You've also got the cat there as well. You've got the bunny. This one here is a twirling dog. You've got the twirling elephant. And you've got the unicorn there as well. Right, up next, we have got the exploding box for you as well, which is this one just here. Now remember, £40 or $50 is what you should be paying for the entire, for this main die just here. Then you've got that mini box with a stencil. You've also got the borders in there, and we've got then those slider mechanisms for you. Again, a brilliant price on this. Less than 30 now of these ones to go round. Next up, we have got the penny sliders for you as well, which are these ones just here. Now, these are fantastic. I just did these ones, didn't I? Oh, so I just did the penny sliders. Let's give you the right details then for these. Oh, why do these keep confusing me, these two? I'm going to blame George and Georgina in the gallery. I don't think it's my fault. I think it's... I don't know where they are. Let's show you what you're getting. Here they are. Here they are. $23.97, $31.08. You're getting 8 different characters in here, as you can see, just there. So make sure you grab a hold of those. Really impressive cards, these. Very, very easy to put together. But again, I think with all Kinetic cards, there's some simple rules to follow, isn't there, with these?
Yeah, absolutely. And really simple rules. So the first thing you're going to do, I'm just going to grab, I haven't even took them out, I'm afraid, Joe. Let's have a look. Now I've got to find them, Joe. What have I done with them? They're not here. Oh, here they are. I've got them. It's okay. It's just I'm looking in different directions. You're right, Joe. It's weird, isn't it, that we keep... No, that's not them. I haven't got the penny sliders here.
Right. I think we just all need to calm down. I think we need to, have a word with ourselves, don't you? I think we haven't had enough cups of tea today. Let's share with you some of the fun stuff we got up to here at Crafters TV.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy. All your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy. All your crafting must-haves in a flash.
There you are, quick buy there. Right, we've got our house in order, haven't we, Debbie? Yes. We've sorted ourselves out. We're just so giddy with all these incredible prices, and we're so excited for that later cartload. I think that's why we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. But we're all in order now. We're all in check. We're going to move on. We're going to reveal the window, which is amazing. Now, these are incredible. These, whether you're using them with pictures, whether you're using them with the stamps that are included, whether you want to put personalised messages in these, and they're very simple to put together. And that's what Debbie's going to show us very shortly. You get the main worker element in there. What you also then get with the main worker die as well is this. So you get the embellishing elements for the little bird with a little tweeter there. It reminds me of Twitter, I think, that's why. Because a little tweeting bird with a little, you get it? Yeah, they get it in the diary. In the diary? In the diary? The gallery. This is worrying. It's day 2 tomorrow, and it's day 2 today. And I'm on an early tomorrow, so who knows what will happen. Right, let's go through these stamps for you then. You've got the butterflies, you also have the gift, which is that one there. These are all going to enable you to decorate that kinetic element. Reveal the rainbow, we've got the mighty oak, the feathers, and also the bubbles coming in there for you as well, which is fantastic. So do grab a hold of those. Just the reveal the setup should be £24.99 on its own. So think for £11 you're getting all of the extra elements included, which is brilliant, brilliant value for money. So do grab them. Any questions you've got, keep them coming in to me. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube. And I think they've mixed the masterclass with Cartload. These prices are incredible. Right? Also, talking about the twist and pop, Michelle Parsons says, Debbie, that was a really pretty card. I love the colours. And Rosalind says, what's in the air in the studio today? I do not know, Rosalind. I do not know. We're all a bit giddy, Debbie, aren't we? We're very excited. I think that's what it is.
Yes, always. It always gets exciting up here. So, yeah, which is amazing. But you know what? These dies are beautiful. I've never had the opportunity to demo them. So all the other guests have been on and been doing them. They are amazing because they're so easy. There's so many different elements. So the first one you're getting is this really large set. So you're getting your 2 worker dies. So this worker die here, which you're going to cut out, and this one here, which you're going to cut out. This one is going to create your front panel, so you're going to cut that one out of a different piece of card, and then you've got sort of all your embellishments and different things. It does also come with this stamp set, so the stamp set's really lovely, just a note to say, and you've got your Pour Me tab as well. So you get all these pieces to cut. You get full instructions with every single one as well, so it takes you through. Again, I love that we hold your hand along the way, plus you can watch the shows back, but it's got full step-by-step instructions, which is amazing. I'm going to use the Reveal the Rainbow. I think this is a really lovely one, and they've all got really beautiful sayings on there, really inspirational, really sort of feel-good quotes, which I love. So we're going to use this one. So you've got on here, you are my sunshine, and there's always a rainbow. There's always a rainbow after the storm. You brighten my day. I love you. Let me see what that says. I love you, rain or shine. How beautiful are they? Gorgeous. So we're going to use this stamp set, and we're going to cut these ones out. You're also getting your embellishment stamp. So you've got your welly boots there with your welly boot dies, and your sun with your sun die as well. So let's cut these out to start with. So again, you can use it, you will be able to fit these through your Gemini. You'd have to do the bigger one in 2 parts. I've got my normal size Gemini, and we're just going to run those through. So pop that onto there. Now what I have used, I'm using our Nina cardstock because I want to colour and stamp onto it. If you do want a thicker piece of card, all you need to use is our white stamping card, and it will work just as well, and you know it takes our alcohol markers. If you want to do it's making some crunchy noises there.
Like me in the morning getting out of bed.
I think what it is, because I put the Nina cardstock in, which we don't normally die cut, it's a thinner cardstock, so it probably didn't need the whole shim that I put through. I could have done with taking out my magnetic shim.
What you like.
What I like, but it still works, so we're getting that beautiful die cut there, and then we're getting our other one. Now it cuts that little slit out at the top, and you can see it gives us all our little components here, but the first thing we want to do is do some stamping. So I'm going to pop this to the side, and I am going to bring in my stamping platform, which is our magnetic stamping platform. Now what's great about this one is it is the one that's going to hold everything in place. So if you don't stamp very well the first time, you can go back in. I'm moving this to the side just so my feet of my platform will fit in there. So popping it onto there, and then I'm just going to use our magnets to hold that into position. Then I'm going to take these first stamps. So the first one I want to do is use the one with the welly boots, and all we're going to do, we're going to stamp that right in the centre. Now you want it in these sort of 4, can you see there's 4 little pop out pieces, you want to stamp it onto that 4. So we're going to hold that in place right in the centre, and we're going to put our platform over the top.
If you're watching this show back after it's aired and you want the exploding box, good luck. I think it is going to go probably before the end of the hour. In fact, we're nearly in that position where there's less than 25 of them left, and we're in that position where we've got as many people with it in their basket as we actually have stock available. If it is in your basket, it is now time to check out on that exploding box, or I think you will miss out at this rate.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That is ridiculous value. So you can see we're stamping that out onto there. And actually, it could do with an extra little bit of stamp. So we're just going to stamp that again. And that's what you can do with the stamping platform. You will find it on air if it's not on the show. And you can go straight back in with the confidence of knowing you're going to stamp that beautiful image out. So that's that one done. Then what you're going to do is take your next one. So that's this one. And then you'd stamp. That's why you've got 2 in each one. You'd stamp then your opposite stamp out, okay? And let me just, I thought I had one, but I don't, but it doesn't matter. We've stamped one out. We're just going to do a little bit of colouring, not too much, because obviously I've got one that's already been done. So let's just move all our components to the side. And then we're just going to bring in, I'm going to bring in our illustrators for these. So let me just get a piece of card to colour onto behind. And then we're just going to, on the bottom, I'm using our LG2 and our DG2, and we're just going to use this just behind here on the grass. And I'm just really just giving it a lay down of colour. Now you'll take a bit more time in doing that. I'm going to then just bring in our darker green just to blend in around there. And then just have all that sort of grassy verge. Really nice, easy images to colour in. And then we can just shade back in with that green, just to blend that all in. Doesn't matter if you go over on the edges, that's absolutely fine. And then let's have some blue to do our puddle, our welly boots. Reminds me a little bit of that Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
Muddy puddles.
Love a muddy puddle.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. And then let's bring in our darker one just to do our welly boots. So nice to...
Again, a nice, quick, easy colouring project, these.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Right, so I'm not going to do any more, just showing you how quick that comes together to do your colouring. So once you've done that, you're then going to have this piece here. So you can see all coloured in, and then when you've done your opposite piece, you're going to have that one coloured in as well. Now what you're going to do is very simple. You can see you've got this long piece here and you'll slit across the top. We're going to take this behind and we're just going to slot that up into there. Now from the back you've got these sort of tabs. These tabs, I'm going to show you, just click them in. Can you see there's like an opening here? Yep. And that's your first top one. So if I just lean that over, you can see. So the first top one is going to be slotted into the back there. I'm just explaining that so you know where that's going to slot in. So we're just going to slot each one of those in to the next one, and then you can see when you then use these, I'm just going to straighten that up, they go up and down between them. So that's how easy it is, okay? So then what you're going to do, these side panels, you're going to stick them round. You don't need to stick anything else, and you do only want to make sure that's the only part that's stuck down. So what I am going to bring in is our little, well, my Gloria, which is a little precision glue bottle with the little nibs. So I'm going to just take the little glue bottle, and this is just making sure that we just put the glue where it's needed, just on that side piece and then on the side panel on there. And then we're going to turn that over, and I'm just going to hold this down just for a few seconds, just while that grabs hold. So you might just need to hold it just for a little bit, just to make sure that's holding. Or if you've got some red liner tape, I would say that's probably about 3 millimeters. So your red liner tape will probably fit perfect. And then we're going to do the same on the opposite side, just bringing that over and sticking that down. So just holding it while it takes its shape or takes down. I mean, you're going to stick all of this panel down anyway, so you don't need to worry too much, but that's all held in. And then that gives you your slot up mechanism. I know, how amazing is that? So the next thing we're going to do is bring in that die. So on that main mechanisms, you're getting all these extra little dies. So you're getting this one here, which I've cut out of here, and then you're getting your stamps. So on your stamp set, you can then use it. So I'm going to use that I Love You one.
Great point made by Patty in the comments. Says these reveal dies are a great deal. A US company has something similar. You only get the worker die and a few embellishments, and it costs more than this entire collection. So if you like this, grab it today. That is a great price. Yeah. Absolutely, it is. Mary Rhino saying such a cute image, this one too. It is. What I love about these, in particular, Debbie, is that there's imagery within here which is going to fit every occasion and probably every type of project that you want to make. Like there's something in here for pretty much anyone, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there is something for absolutely everybody.
Have you pimped up Gloria?
Yes, have you not seen it
No!
before? Yeah,
Teresa says, Debbie, you've pimped up Gloria, I love it.
Yeah, I did. I've got a bit jealous because Debbie Robinson had one made for her. And Gloria was my invention. So I was a bit jealous. So I thought, right, I've got to pimp up Gloria now. So,
wow.
So we've got a pimped up one. I do love Gloria. It's the best invention ever for your glue holder. And if anyone is wondering, it is just the top of a water bottle, just cut down.
Don't let Gloria hear you say that, honestly. She's dressing for the job she wants. She's not a water bottle, she's a girl in the can-can. She's doing the can-can in the Moulin Rouge in, you know, in Paris. So you telling her she's just an old used water bottle?
An old used water bottle.
Rude.
Right, so let's bring all our elements into play. So I've got some beautiful papers here, which all match lovely. I've also I've just cut out, you're actually getting your little tab to cut out, die cut it out and then fold it in half, and then you've got your pull me little design on the top. That's the piece that's going to go over that top piece so people know what to do. So we're just going to glue that together as well. So let's pop some glue into play. So holding that in, and then I'm going to put the same on the opposite side as well, because we're putting that over that tab just to make sure it's all in line. So pull me over the top, and there we go, and then just hold that together again, just making sure that's all stuck well. Just let that dry because you want that bit. That's the working mechanism that you're going to be using all the time. Then we're going to apply this one over the top. So let's use the glue just to go along those edges. I don't use the precision bottle enough, Joe, because you realise when you're using it how good it is.
Yeah, I must admit, I can't get on with the tacky glue from the bottle.
Yeah.
I can only use it in the applicator, otherwise I end up covered in it.
Yeah.
I've got it all over me, it's all over the cat, it's up the wall, all over the TV remote. I don't own a cat, by the way, but it would be if I had one.
I don't own a cat.
I don't, I'm allergic to them.
Right, so we're just going to stick that down on the sides. Oh, I didn't realise you were allergic to them.
Hugely, yeah.
Ah.
Never used to be, only in later life. Later life, sounds like I'm in my twilight years, but I mean in the last couple of years.
What have I done here, Joe? I think oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
I just caught it, so, but there we go. Yeah, it's all good. So make sure, yeah, when you glue it down, make sure you just give that a pull, because I think I just caught the side of it there, but now it's fine. We're then just going to glue our pieces into place. So this is going to go on the front of our cards. Let's just switch in for quickness our tape pen, and then pop that onto the edges. They're so much fun to do these cards, and just using all your really sort of funky papers and bright colours is just going to bring it to life and look amazing. And then we'll pop that on there. And then I think we're going to have a bit of a jaunty angle going on. So we're going to pop this going across our card.
Gwenda says, I love the window reveal die. It is brilliant.
Yes, it is so good. I haven't looked at the price of these. Are these a good offer? Oh, yeah, look at that. Amazing.
They are smashing offer. Less than half price for Platinum members, these.
Amazing. So let's pop that just there. And then all we've done is we've stamped out that sun. Remember, you're getting that sun for that die cut as well. There it is there, your sun die cut and your welly boots, which I had somewhere. What have I done with my welly boots, Joe? Don't want to lose them, they look really cute. Well, I've got a one to show, so we'll add that on, add our little bow. So let's use this. So pop that on at the side, got our little pull, and then we're going to add our sunshine on the side there. And I did have welly boots, but let's put him the right way.
Wouldn't mind a bit of sunshine at the moment, would you, Debbie?
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, hopefully that'll happen very quickly. But yes, so just pushing that in and out, you've got then your different effects there. And if I just bring in the finished one with the little boots on the side there, and then you can see, just pulling that upwards, and then it changes, and then just give that a wiggle back down. I mean, I'm doing this back to front, so yeah,
back to front,
and then you've got your
down.
I love you, rain or shine.
Isn't that cute? Right, let me recap what you're getting in here then, because you're going to get the reveal starter, which is this one here, and also this one. That's worth £25 on its own. So for £11.81, you're then getting, in the UK, all of the embellishing dies included as well, and these should be £7 each. So it's basically buy two, get four free on these as you go through them. Got the butterfly in here. You've then got the gift there as well. Then we have the rainbow. This one here is the mighty oak. You've got the feathers and also the bubbles in there as well. £30.12, $40.35 is what you save. Under £30 or $40. Brilliant value for money if you've been thinking about going for those. Let me also share with you the exploding box. Right, how many we got? Hold on to your craft counter, Debbie. Are you holding on? You don't look like you're holding on to me.
Sorry.
Right, there you go. Now you're holding on. Right. Less than 20 to go around.
Less than 20, that's ridiculous.
That's the less than 20 klaxon. Right, this deal, this should be £40 or $50, which is amazing. So you are getting that included, which is great. You are also going to get the mini box template for the inside. You'll get the borders, and you'll also get then your slider mechanism in there as well, which is absolutely awesome. $24.78, $30.73 if you want to get your hands on those ones. Mary Rhino says, really, really cute. Talking about the reveal window. CJ has just got some happy mail as well from Crafts Companion. How exciting. Right, let me just recap for you also the twirling characters. Let me also share with you again what these do, because I just love them. I think they're amazing. You've got these amazing twirling characters that sit within the apertures. All the apertures are bespoke to the different characters that you have, which I think is wonderful. You can mix and match, of course, if you want to, which is amazing. So let me take you through. You've got the birds. You've got the bees. I know, funny. Then you've also got the cats in there, the bunny. You've got the dog, you've also got the elephant, and you've got the unicorn. $16.77 or $20.98 if you want to get your hands on those ones. Just a minute, just hang on a minute. Have you seen what you're saving? $39.16 or $48.67 you are saving there on those, which is amazing. Love that. Paint me green and call me a pickle. Right, we are going to go to the waterfall, which is down here. So let me just grab these. These are incredible. So what you're going to get in here is you're going to get this incredible worker die that you can see, and then all of the decorative shapes that go onto there as well. So this one here, this is your cupcake, which is amazing. Let me just take that as well. You can see how that slides up and down, which is brilliant. You can put pictures on there as well, which is fantastic. You've got the tea party. Love a cup of tea. Butterfly kisses. And you've also got hip hip hooray in there as well. So really four really nice, awesome designs that you've got on that one. Oh, I've got my balloon stuck. There we go. So John Arnold's in the studio, and he is in a very, what we're going to call it, let's call it a challenging mood today. Do you want to come in and say hello? Do you want to come and say hello? You sure? Come on and say hello. Come on, in you come. There he is. He's heckling me today. That's what he's doing. He thinks he's being funny, but he's not. Betsy Golan says these deals are insane, all in capitals, absolutely. They are. She says, I bought the reveal setup and the exploding docks, the paper dies and the intricate dies and the nesting dies. Amazing. We have had, I must admit, this is day 2 for me. We had incredible deals all day yesterday, incredible deals today, and baby, you ain't seen nothing yet, is what I would say, because myself and Debbie have got cartload for you this evening. 7 p.m. in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. West Coast. It's the show of the week if you want incredible deals, and there are lots and lots of incredible deals there. I would also say those deals are live on the website, so after this show, don't go now. No, come back. I can see you later. No, stay there. After the show, go and have a little look at those cartload deals that are coming up. Stephanie says, this show is a keeper. Thanks, Debbie and Joe, and everyone making this possible. I love masterclasses. It's really lovely to be able to share all the tips with you. The other thing we're going to have a look at now is the penny sliders that we've got just here. So let me take you through them. Let me share with you the different designs that you've got in here. So you get 8 included. You've got Over the Moon, Flying By, you've got Looking for Rainbows, Smooth Sailing, Go Bananas, All Ears, Sky's the Limit, and Smitten as a Kitten. These should be individually, if you were going to get them on their own, £10 or $13. So great value. Platinum members are paying for 2, receiving 8. Everyone, of course, is getting a brilliant, brilliant deal, though. Helen says, can you buy the Reveal the Window worker die separately, please? You can. It's available. It's in the show. But it's £25. So I think for the sake of £11 extra, why not go for it with all of the added stamps and dies included as well? If you want to get it on its own at £25, you're absolutely more than welcome to. Be our guest. It's available, as everything is, over on the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Hit that Shop the Show button, and you will be able to find it all there. But are we going to move on to penny sliders, Debbie, I believe?
Oh, yes. Let's have a penny slider. I love these. I remember doing them years ago, and you used to always have to cut out the aperture. And the only penny sliders we had that went backwards and forwards. These ones do lots of different things. You can position them wherever you want on your cards. You've got your background stamps. You've got loads of different elements in here. So really quick demo. Well, I say quick demo. We're going to do the demo, but more of a concept demo. Now, I'm using the Smooth Sailing. Again, you're getting full instructions with here, which is absolutely great. So you'd expect nothing more from a masterclass, to have dies in it that have all full instructions. You've then got all your sort of C stamps here. So we're going to first of all create our C. So I'm going to pop my stamp onto here. Now I'm using my rocker blocks because I want to do this a few different times, because we want to sort of stamp them and move them as we're stamping them. There it is. Couldn't find my ink pad for looking. So first of all, we're just going to stamp this out. So using our stamp, rocking from heel to toe, just across that line. I'm going to make sure we've got that a bit straighter. Not that it matters, we could have a rocky C, couldn't we? And just doing that across the middle. And then, oh, stuck. And then we're just going to keep doing that. So again, using that again. And then coming down a little bit. So let's come across. And then we're going to do that one more time to add 3 of those. So nice and easy. So very quickly. Then we've got all these extra pieces in here as well. So being able to add your boat, but we're going to cut that. We're going to do that boat separately, but we're going to pop our, let's have the, what's it called, Joe? Lighthouse. And we're going to have some clouds as well. So we'll have the lighthouse just in the water there. And then let's have a few of our, we've got 2 different clouds, so we can pop those up there. Just, and all we're doing is we're creating that scene. So
I love it.
If
you're going to go to the seaside, what's your favourite place by the seaside, Debbie?
Oh, mine's Brancaster Bay.
Brancaster Bay, is that like Norfolk way?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's Norfolk, and it's amazing. It's so, so lovely. It's one of those places where it is the most amazing sandy beach, but it doesn't have anything else apart from a kiosk.
Oh, amazing.
So, yeah, so
I've never been, but I've heard good things.
Oh,
why don't you
so
people at
nice.
home let me know where your favourite place by the sea is? I'd love to know. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're over on YouTube. I'm going to have to think about where my favourite place
where
is
is
by the
yours?
sea.
So I went there, Joe, when I was 11 years old, and we had our school. So when I was in junior school, when I was 11, we had the choice of having a party at the school, or we had a choice of having a day trip. And we went to Brancaster Bay for our day trip, and it was the most amazing day because we were leaving and lots of our friends were going to different schools, and yeah, it was, and I always remember it. And then my mum and dad always took us back. It has a shipwreck there as well.
Has a what, sorry?
A shipwreck.
Oh, okay.
So you can walk out to it when the tides, You always try, Joe.
I thought you liked it there.
I've lost my lyrics, low tack tape. Yeah, you can actually walk out to it. So I don't know if you know this, but I've got a bit of a fear of the ocean.
Yeah, me too, Debbie.
Yeah, I don't like it. And also, I don't like not being able, I can swim, but I don't like to not be able to touch the bottom.
Well, the thing is, not for me, it's not seeing the bottom.
Oh,
so
okay.
Even, now, come on. Even if... Don't cheapen yourself like it in the gallery, honestly.
Don't be cheeky. Don't be cheeky.
Don't cheeken yourself. Don't be cheeky. Even if it's like, I've stayed in a hotel before, in Bedford actually, that had the swimming pool was quite dark, Debbie, and it had a green tiled floor in the swimming pool. I couldn't get in because it was too dark. I couldn't see the bottom. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I don't. But my point is that my mum and my cousins, and they all went out to sea. They went out to sea. Sounds like
they're past their best.
Yeah, and the tide started coming in, and the what they called not air rescue.
Coast Guard?
The Coast Guards had to go out to make sure they all got back.
Oh, dear.
And so what happened? You could see the shipwreck, and then there was like a beach bit, and then all the tide started coming in there. So by the time they got across the first beach, got through the sea, they were literally up like that to their necks. And my brother was little; he'd gone across. My dad couldn't swim at the time, and I felt really bad that my dad was on his own on the beach. So I stayed with my dad, and I was so pleased. But that's always given me a fear that because they got stuck out there and hard to get back, I've always had this fear of the sea.
Well, that was a nice story until we got going. No, I get what you mean. Anyway, talking of nice places by the sea, mine would probably be St Ives in Cornwall or Margate in Kent. Both very different, but I love them both.
Yeah.
I'm all right. If the ocean is crystal clear, I can go out as far as I can see the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In the gallery,
I need
favourite
to be able
places
to
by the
touch
seaside?
the bottom.
Croyd Beach in Devon for Georgina. Whitby, lovely choice, beautiful. John Arlo said Seaham is his favourite, or Sunny Honey, one of the two, Hunstanton. Let me know where your favourite place by the sea is. I'd love to find out. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafts Companion over on YouTube.
We will find out. I just love going to the beach. I am
It's fish and chips that I'm there for, to be honest, more
I'm
than
a
anything.
proper beach person. I love it. Love going to the beach.
Trisha Love says this is such a good masterclass. Trisha, I haven't heard from you for ages. So lovely to see your name pop up. Is there a proper amount of pressure to use when using a rocker block, Debbie? I can mess it up sometimes.
Well, it really does depend on your stamp.
Right.
And also when your movement in your hand. So how I like to do it is I always put it to the heel here, and then I like to use my two fingers, so my first fingers, to push down as I'm pushing that down. So you push the into the stamp. So you don't actually need a lot of pressure, but it's just that heel and toe rocking motion and putting some pressure on the inside, I would say. But keep practicing, because it's a really good mechanism, a good tool to have to do your stamping with. Right, the next thing we're going to do, Joe, we have got our actual mechanism here, and we're going to use this to cut through our actual card. So all we're going to do is place that between our two pieces and take that. I didn't keep it. I thought I kept me a little bit of low tack tape. We're just going to hold that into place and send that through. So nice and easy. So it's about building that design, and I've done this. I've got nothing prepped for this, so I am doing this completely from scratch, which means it just shows you how quickly they are to work, how quickly you can build up that background. I mean, obviously I would like to take a bit more time in my colouring and get that lovely, but as it happens, it doesn't need to take a lot of time to do those elements. Now keep this bit that you're cutting out, because what you want to do is you can replace that back inside, so you still get the look of that element. Yes, where a lot of people take that away.
I love how sketchy it looks now, how you've added the paint there. It looks like you've hand-drawn that almost, that image in the background.
It's cool, doesn't it? It's amazing, and that's what I mean. And I've done nothing but just give it a quick colouring in. So yes, keep that bit. So we've got a piece of card that we're going to mat and layer it onto. So what we want to do is raise that up from the base, because we want to put 2 pennies inside, which is why it's called the penny slider. Now with the pennies, I've got a flat circular foam pad, which we're going to put onto one of our pennies, which will be either of the 2s. Let me just take the backing off, if I can get it off. There we go. Oh, doesn't want to come off there. Fiddly little things. Fiddly little things. So just taking that one off, there we go, and place that onto here. And that's your one that is going to stick on with your boat. So your boat will go onto here. So I'm going to turn it over so then you can see where your penny goes, so you can't see your penny any side, and really press that firmly down. Then the next thing we're going to do is take a smaller one. So you just want a small one. Now this one needs to be no bigger than your actual gap here. So if you bring this back in, you want to cut it so that's covering there, so you can't see any of that, and then we're going to push that one down. That's what's then going to be stuck to your other penny, but your penny here is going to go on the bottom. So what we're going to do first of all is use our foam. So let's just take, I've got some foam on a roll here.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey!
Right, so we're going to pop this into place. Oh, don't want to do, I've just realised, Joe, don't want to do that. What you need to make sure is that this will freely, so your penny needs to freely slide.
Set your penny free, Debbie.
Yeah, so if I put my foam along here, that wouldn't have, wouldn't have held down. So, but I noticed that straight away. Normally I do make these rookie mistakes and then find out afterwards that my penny slider doesn't work. So what we're going to do this time, I'm just going to make sure that when we go round, I'm putting this where it's not going to interfere with our mechanism. And then just pop that onto the other side. There we go. So it's just putting all that tape, and then I'm just going to do it this side so we know that that can go there and not interfere again with anything. And that will hold it beautifully. So let's do our taking away our carrier sheet for our foam. Doesn't want to come off. I always have trouble getting this foam tape off. There we go. And then our next one, and our next one, and then the last one up here. So that's all those pieces. And then we're just going to put this underneath. We can move that about afterwards, but we're just going to pop it in so it's already inside. Pop that into place, and then while holding that in place, oh, Joe, I've done it, didn't I?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Let's quickly take this away.
What have you done, Debbie?
Well, I didn't put my bottom bit back in.
Oh no!
So I am just going to take this first piece off, because let me just grab my dotty tape pen, and let's just have a scrap piece of card. I don't need, oh yes we do need dotty. So let's pop our glues into here.
Oh, so Mary K. Knowles is still trying to figure out the penny slide and the difference in foam you're supposed to use. Craig mentioned 2 different sizes and thicknesses this morning.
2 different sizes.
He was talking about the thickness of foam pads. You get different thicknesses. I think that's what Mary K. means.
Oh yes, so you can. So yes, you don't want to put too thick a foam.
Oh,
are you all right?
I just.
Oh,
it's really hurt. Did you hear that? I've got the waterfall board sticking out, and I just swang my leg back, and because it's sticking out, it's just hit me right in the shin.
I knew that must have hurt. You're normally a true professional. If you hurt yourself, you wouldn't say anything.
No, that really hurt. I think I'm bleeding. No, I'm all right. Oh, it's a dangerous job, this crafting malarkey, I tell you.
Certainly is. And then what we're going to do is add to the underneath side our boat. So then that will come round. So look, as we move it round, we've got that mechanism that swings round. So nice and easy. And then all I'm going to do is I've got some pretty papers here to mat and layer on top of our card. So let's just grab my tape pen, pop that down. There we go. And then we've got that beautiful sort of wavy paper pad here, or papers that I've got. Pop that on. And that will go lovely with our topper, which we're just going to pop over there. And then obviously you would add your different embellishments, and we're going to just pop that into the middle, and you can just add a sentiment. But look at that, if I turn that round, then you've got your I can't do it actually. Oh, there we go, look at that. Ooh.
Oh, I love that. Really love that.
There you go. So we've got our boat, our upside down there we go.
Oh, I've got Georgina singing a bit of Enya in my ear. I love it.
I love that song.
Lynn says, favourite seaside place, Ride in the Isle of Wight. That's home for me. Ooh, lucky sausage. Sandra says, as a child, we sometimes sat on the rocks at Cullercoats for lessons. The best beach was Tynemouth Long Sands. I've been there, Tynemouth Long Sands. It's beautiful, not far from here. Smuggler's Cove in Tortola is my favourite beach, says Ro. I don't know where that is, but it sounds exotic. Pat says, my favourite beach is Pebble Beach near Monterey, California. They play the AT&T Pro-Am golf tournament there. Views are spectacular. Then I'm Southern California. There's La Jolla in the San Diego area. I've always wanted to go to San Diego. Mary Case, I think I misunderstood what Craig meant in the earlier show. These are, of course, what you're going to be able to make. I love this particular sample. You're going to get all 8 sets in here as well, which is fantastic. So make sure you are grabbing a hold of those. Very, very busy there. Let me share with you also something else that's very busy, those twirling characters that we've got. Remember what you're getting in here. I absolutely love the concept that these make as well. They are super, super fun. You can resize them, use multiples of them. Loads of inspiration on our website for them as well. You've got the birds, the bees, the cats in there. Are you okay? You know I've done that joke like 6 times now, and that's the first time you've laughed. I know, tough crowd, guys, tough crowd today. You got the dogs, the dog house, that's where Debbie will be after this show, this way. The elephants, and of course you've got the unicorn in there. Mix and match those apertures as well, which is fantastic. I want to share with you these again. Big news for you. Single figures on the exploding boxes now. So you're going to have to be quick for these. If they're in baskets, there's currently more of you trying to get these than we have stock available at the moment. So you are going to need to be super, super fast. In fact, let's just take a quick break. We'll give you an opportunity for those of you that have them in your basket to check them out. Let's share with you some of the fun stuff we get up to here at Crafters TV.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Oh, La Jolla, as I said, is pronounced La Jolla. Not La Jolla. La Jolla is the place that I just read out. I mean, how was I meant to know? It looks like La Jolla to me. La Jolla. I am glad you're here, Patty. Thank you for keeping me on the right track. Should we do card of the show, Debbie?
Yeah, absolutely. We've really got through some today, and actually it's quite unusual to get through a masterclass with so many, and we've still got one more we're going to do.
Ooh.
So number 1 is our little twirling character, which is our unicorn. Number 2 was our beautiful exploding box.
Ooh.
There we go. Number 3 was our twist and pop, which is beautiful. Number 4 was our window reveal. And number 5 was our penny slider, our little sailing boat there.
Penny
So
slider
funny.
what?
Penny slider with an upside down boat.
Oh.
There we go.
You get your votes in, let me know. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion across on YouTube. We are going to look next at so much on this show. Honestly, I've got a plethora of goodies under here. Let's have a look at these again. They are shaped waterfalls that you're getting. I love just how fluid that movement is, that action that you've got on there. I also love that we give you so many embellishments within each and every one of these. So you've got hundreds and thousands, candles, cherries, icing, the cupcake itself, even a mini set of nesting dies in here, as well as sentiments too. So they're incredible value at the full price. The full price being $99.96 or $107.80. You can get them today under £50, just under $54. Platinum members, you're looking at under £40. So brilliant, brilliant value for money. Also, so you're getting this one here, it's a Make-A-Wish. You're also getting Tea Party in here. It's got a bit of a Beauty and the Beast vibe, this one, hasn't it? It's like Chips, the teacup is what it reminds me of. This one here is your Schmetterlings, which are gorgeous, really beautiful. You can't have too many butterflies. This one here, that border die is really cool, and you've got floral elements within there. And then you've got this one as well, which is the Hip Hip Hooray with the little balloons on there too, which I think is awesome. $39.98, $43.12 for platinum members. Are we going to squeeze another one in on these, Debbie, before the end of the show?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Right, so going to bringing in my big Gemini plates. Again, they've got a longer element. You do need a larger Gemini, or if you've got a smaller one, just put it through the first piece, turn it round, put the other part in. Now, I'm using the butterfly one. Love this one. You've got so many different elements, apart from just having 3 beautiful butterfly dies there, which is amazing. You're getting this gorgeous edger die, which looks beautiful, some floral dies, plus your main worker die. Now, this is the one you're going to cut out. I'm then going to cut out this butterfly one, and we're going to do that in some different colours. So you just choose whatever colours you want to do them in. So let's just take a pink and pop that into there. I'm just going to cut that down so we can fit one of the butterflies and this one on. You've also got a stamp set as well in there, Joe, which is great. This stamp set gives you the stamped, a stamp for your butterfly, so for this one, plus your smaller one to go inside this one. So if you like doing your colouring, you've got plenty to colour in then, plus all these different sentiments, which is amazing. So we're going to pop that through our Gemini, and that will cut in no time at all. In fact, 18 seconds to be precise, because that's all it takes for you to get the beautiful die cuts you need to get creative.
We do have a great deal on that machine today as well. I know it is UK only. We've got 20% off until midnight tonight if you're in the UK. So make sure you go and have a look at that. I think
Fabulous.
for a platinum member, it's about £115 off the top of my head. Great deal.
No,
Great deal.
that is a really good deal.
Oh, I've just done it again.
You just hit. How have you done that?
I've moved it now.
Twice?
I've moved it. What is wrong with me today? I'm very haphazard, aren't I?
Right, so now what you want to do is get different colours. So I've got all these sort of different colours here to cut some more butterflies out. When you stamp your butterfly, this is the stamp that it's going to create. So I've done this just onto white card, and I've already coloured that in. And I've also done myself a little one as well. So you can see the different effects. And just for quickness, I've just just cut these out of different colours so we can put them into play. So let's leave them to the side. We've got our main worker die. Now, you're probably wondering why you need one of these with each. It's reflective to the shape. So if you're going for the balloons, it's got the balloon shape, the butterfly shape, and you've got all those different designs. Now, what I always like to do... It's like a rocket,
doesn't it?
It does look like a rocket, yeah. What I like to do is bring it down from the back. So you push it down behind. This is the piece here that's then going to wrap around. So that's always going to be your front. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold each piece upwards. So creating that mountain fold all the way down the back, because you're keeping it going down the back all the time, and that way you won't then get confused. When you've then got that there, you can see that is your waterfall mechanism that's going to slide up and down. So what you then need to do, we need to stick our butterflies on each one of these. So your first one is easy because obviously you've got that base one to pop onto. So we're going to adhere all of these. Now you don't need to score, all the score lines are put in for you, you just have to fold them. So we're going to pop those on. I'm going to bring in my tape pen. Now I know that just the very tips at the top don't need to be stuck down, so all I'm going to do is take the rest of my butterfly and just put that tape onto there, and that's going to go directly onto that base one. And that's going to cover our base. And then the next ones you just bring in, and only the tips of them here are going to need to be stuck. So the little head and here. Make sure when you fold it, it's nothing is stuck to that fold, okay? So that's the biggest tip I can give you on them. So we're just going to bring that in and put that piece of tape just onto here. And then again, making sure that we don't go over that line, bringing it up to there, and make sure you check all the time that they are loose enough to move. So when you move that one up, it's not stuck down to that next one. And then we're going to do the same again. So let's bring a pop of pink in. Again, just using that piece of tape at the top. You could use a wet glue, which will work just as well. And then we're going to take that to the top, and again just check in that that is not sticking to the top, and that it doesn't stick to our base one as well. And then we've got two more to go. So our next one, again, that little bit of tape just at the top, pop that into place, and again check in that that's not stuck to the top, so that still folds and it hasn't stuck to my bottom one. And then our very last one, we're just going to pop that one into place on the top. Now you could use your stamps to stamp onto your butterflies, so you've got sentiment butterflies as you open them up. And that's all you have to do with every single one of them. The next thing we're going to do is bring in a piece of card. Now this card is 3 inches across and is 5 3/4 by 3 1/4, and that is the perfect size to go around here. Now these tabs at the sides are the only things you need to stick down. This still goes behind, and then we're going to stick this into place. So we'll pop that here, making sure we've got the right amount into that piece, turn it over and just stick these sides down. So we just need to stick this side in first, around, and then we're going to do the opposite side, and just make sure we've put enough tape to hold that into place. So giving that a rub down, and then all I've done here is I've got myself a little card blank. I like this style at the moment where you just cut 1 inch off each side, or 1.5 inches, cut those down. Yeah, I love this sort of style card. It just makes it look a little bit different. It gives you that pop of colour at the side.
And a really simple thing to achieve.
Yeah.
Like, what is it, just a left fold with a bit cut off?
That's all it is. Yep. So, and then all I've got is those side elements, that die I was showing you at the start. Cutting one of these out. These are great. They almost look like that butterfly has swirled around with those. And all we're going to do is we're going to stick them down here, but I want to elongate them. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring this in with my dotty tape pen. Just bring a piece of card, and I'm just going to pop some onto that first piece, because it's the same die. We can then just go in and add that to there and rub that down, and then we can trim that off afterwards. And we're going to do exactly the same with this one. So just onto here, and then bringing that one in and just over the top. There we go. And then all I need to do, we need to just pop some tape all the way down. So all the way down here. Just going to see roughly where to bring that glue down to, and then the same on the other side. So that one will go this side, that one will go this side. So again, bringing that down, right sort of 3/4 of the way down, and then we're just going to add these to the sides underneath. All that's going to do is give us that beautiful border down there, and then on the opposite side, so nice and easy. And then we can just trim them off. So using our card as a guideline at the bottom, and then onto that piece. And then all we need to do, Joe, is to stick this piece into the centre. So nice and easy onto there. And then what I have got is that extra butterfly. And I did have a little pulley thing, a little, I can't think what the word is, Joe. Little tab to, pull down.
Gorgeous George with the joystick. Boom, right in there with the tab. Word Bants is the name of the game for George today. I'm going to have to start calling him Carol Vorderman.
But look at that. So all of that just waterfalls down. So let's bring that one in. Yeah, I cut a little hole.
Riley,
just bring that
what I was trying to
in.
think of. Sorry,
and you can
Debbie.
see, there you go. I've got a little tab at the bottom there. And then you
Beautiful.
just literally, that's just going to all waterfall. And there we go.
I think that might have been card of the show, you know, but now we will never know.
We'll never know.
Because card of the show, by one vote, was number 3, the Twist and Pop.
Oh, the Twist and Pop. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, I love the Twist and Pop. Yeah, such a nice card. Looks so beautiful.
Really gorgeous.
There
Let
we
me just quickly recap the shape waterfall for you and what you're going to get in there. Really fantastic. You've seen how easy these are to put together. You've got the Make-A-Wish, the Tea Party, you've also got the Butterfly Kisses, and you've got Hip Hip Hooray in there as well. $49.98, half price. I'm not going to show you the boards again because it's just, there's 6 remaining. 6 remaining on the boxes. If they're in your basket, check them out. If you're watching us back after the show, good luck, because you will need it in order to get them. Always worth checking the website for the current stock situation, but I think these are going to go just after the show. So if you have them in your basket, please check them out. The other one I want to share with you whilst we're here, I've got myself in a right old muddle here. The other one I want to share with you is this, the Twist and Pop, as you can see just here. So these are the ones that you're going to get. The ovals that you saw Debbie demonstrate with here. You've got the precious frames. This one here is your balloon bouquet, which is wonderful. And finally, you've also got the hearts in there. You will get the mechanism itself included, which is what you need in order to use those specific dies, which is wonderful. What a great show we've had, Debbie. We are together, aren't we, in just over 2 hours and a minute. What are you looking forward to in the Cartload show?
Oh, my life. I love a Cartload. There is so many good... You thought we had good deals in this show, then come along to Cartload tonight because we have so much to show you. Some of my favourite dies are in there, the word edgeable ones, which are absolutely amazing. So, yeah, join us. It's going to be fast-paced, isn't it, Joe?
Absolutely, it is. And also, I would say go shop across on the website right now. All the deals are live over on craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au. If you click Crafters TV, I believe you have a drop down there. You can see all of the different shows. Click into Cartload and you'll be able to, you go to offers and then click Cartload and that'll take you forward to the next show, which is brilliant. Massive thanks to Debbie as always. Biggest thanks, of course, to you guys. We're going to go and have a little bit of a dinner, a little bit of a catch up, a bit of a natter. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see you, though, back here in precisely 2 hours' time. A fantastic Cartload show. We're going to take you into the weekend in style. See you then. Bye-bye.